Hello everyone, and welcome to WA-UNI's Tier 6, and we have some special Tier 8 skirmishes today. We're going to start on Ensk against J4F. We send the light tank and the Cromwell out to the field to spot. Everybody else is going to camp. WASP is calling. We have a mixed group here of us and our sister clan H1VOC. We get an early spot on some tanks coming up the rails, Type 64 in the back. Once we see that, the Cromwell and the light tank are going to go towards their cap, try to get shots in the back of these guys on the rails. And they are all focusing on our tanks that are up defending. They're already up 2 tanks, that's not a good thing for us. And nobody's looking at us, so we're going to keep shooting these tanks down the alleyway here. The Type 64 got away from our 3485. We went back to defend. Meanwhile, myself and Mini Dump in the Type 64 are just kind of trying to feel out some shots here and not get shot back. We're going to try to cap at the same time. So here comes that Type 64. I'm not looking. Thankfully, Mini Dump gets him. He does not get a reset. Again, me and Mini are full health in their cap. They have 3 on ours, and they're going after our tanks. For some reason, they leave their cap. I don't know if they thought they were just going to keep getting picked off or what. They go after our guys, and when they leave the cap and or get resets, they leave us in a position of we have a big advantage here now with cap time. So they just have 1 tank left that really can get to us. That's that 3045, and we actually should back off here instead of trying to take shots. We're trying to do as much damage on him before he can do it on us, and before you know it, the whole thing is over because we've capped out. Now we have Abby, pretty much the same crew, WA-UNI and our sister clan H1VOC. WASP sends me to scout the 9 line, sends the other tanks, most of them hiding, with the Type 64 spotting the middle, and 234-85s going up north. That's a little dangerous because if they all went north, our guys, if they all went to 1-2 line, our guys in the 1-2 line are going to get annihilated. If they all went center, our guys there will get annihilated. It turns out they have 2 types and the Cromwell in the middle. I get called back to go provide assistance, but it's 4 on 3 in the middle. We should do okay here. Our light tank kind of gets trapped by himself. He gets eliminated. In turn, I believe one of their lights goes down shortly hereafter. And the other one somehow is going to get by our 2 3045s in the middle. We take out their Cromwell. I finally get here to assist. Our 3045s on the 1-2 line are going to start moving up, see if we can find the rest of their tanks. Now this is a little risky here on my part. If they're camping the 1-2 line sniper's nest, I'm going to get blown up here. I come to the back of the Type 64, he's not looking at me, and I don't get shot, and that's crucial information for our guys. So I don't get shot, so that means they're not on the 1-2 line. And they're also not camping, because I was wide open to camp at the base too. So the call goes out for the 3045s to make their way to their cap right away. We saw that Cromwell, you see his leftover highlights on the 8-9 line. To me that says they're going for our cap. I'm going to start repositioning that way. Right after I start moving, WASP tells me tells us to start paying attention to that. Meanwhile, our 3045s are trundling their way to their base. They get one on our base. As I pull out here, I spot him, and he spots me in turn. Actually, it might have been the Easy 8 that spotted me. So now I'm in a bad position. If they charge me, I'm dead. I need to wait for my snipers to get support, and then I need to start spotting so our snipers can attack them. I need to get a reset here. I do that. The first reset comes in. Arty Strike goes out. It puts a little bit of damage on both of them. That's a good thing. 3045s are still trundling to their base, and we're trying to do defense. Our snipers are doing a great job here. They take out a tank. We still have one we haven't seen and shot yet, though. I'm trying to poke around to find that guy. It wasn't that one. So I need to poke out and see if I can spot somebody else. Wasn't that one. There's the other Cromwell, the United States guy. Finally, we get a reset on him. That was a big reset. Our 30-45s are just about to start capping, and we've done a number on these guys in their cap. Our snipers did a great job here. And now there's just that one Easy 8 left in there. Oh no, there's 2 tanks left in their cap. One I don't see. Getting shots on the Easy 8. I'm holding off here until we're ready. I'm going to push around. And there's the guy we need to reset. And we get him. That just leaves them with the one tank that's surrounded by other tanks, so it's a tough shot for everybody. I see a couple of our guys get shots that don't hit because he's protected by the tanks. I decide we have enough of the lead here. I can just push in and risk my health and try to get a shot. I bounce first thing. I'm shooting golden bounce. My second shot, and one of the snipers managed to get a shot as he was maneuvering. That was a pretty quick battle. Worked out well on our point. It shows you the advantages of having the snipers. So here we are with a tier 8 battle. We don't do a lot of tier 8s. So we have tank 943 calling, and with our other sister clan, W-UNI 2. We have a light tank that's spotting the middle. The medium tanks are up in the sniper's nest, and the heavies are going south. We see they're very much lighter than us. A lot of mediums, a lot of auto-loading mediums. Slappy gets spotted, starts getting hit. We're going to try to protect him a little bit. There's not a whole lot we can do. Shoot who we can shoot. These aren't good shots for me. I don't end up taking them. The Hawk 30 is going to chase Slappy. I get a shot into him there. But Slappy was low enough health. He's going to get shot climbing up the hill there. I stayed out a little too long, got shot at. Now RD's up, so this is a very dangerous position for me and Odin here. If they decide to RD us, we're not in a good position to defend from that. Never are. So they're up by a tank. They have vision on us. Obviously I got spotted there. I guess bounce to the STG. This Hawk 30 does a really good job spotting our guys here. You see shots landing all around me. I'm going to try to RD some of these heavies. I can't tell how much damage we end up doing there, and while I was doing that, the Hawk puts a shot into me. He ammo racked me, so I'm in trouble here. That RD shot cost me here. I got ammo racked, and as I'm trying to get out of position, the Progettos over in the other way are shooting at me, and I pay the price dearly for that RD strike I took the time to make. So now the 2 medium tanks have conceded the snipers left. We got a couple of heavies are going to go up there. And we're just trying to hold what we have at this point. Again, we have a lot more heavies than they do. And Odin's a one-shot here, and he pokes up. I mean, there's some tanks we want to get shots on. He pokes up as a one-shot and gets annihilated into all those tanks. Hawk's still playing around in the back. Our guys have pretty good positions, so as they come over, we should be hitting them. My chacks absorbed that one, and we're able to finish off the Progetto that poked. Love to get rid of this STG here. Since he's a one-shot, we don't manage that. If you see the mini-map, there's an SU way in the back, and a Hawk in the back, and the Carnivon. Those 3 tanks are kind of out of the fight. The tanks that are on the sniper's nest are a little bit out of the fight. And tank makes a call here for us all to push around the sniper's nest. This was a crucial call. I don't know when exactly. There, we see once light spar and monks start moving up. Yeah, tank's moving up now, so he's made the call now, and we're going to do a push around the corner here. Wait for light spar monks to get there. Draconian all the way in the back, he's charged for just holding them off so they don't come around our backsides. And we're all going to push, take out the Chrysler first. Even though I'm a one-shot, I'm expecting to go with them. We finish off the Chrysler. Now we're actually up by a tank. And keep pushing and taking out the lowest health guy we can get. The 40T is a one shot, another tank in the back is a one shot, the SCG. The Progetto must be loaded, he came down and shooted us. I get a shot at the STG. Finish off the Progetto. Now we're up by a lot. So that call the tank made there was so critical and such good timing. That leaves them with the Carnarvon and the SU. And here I try to climb up the hill. I try to get shots on their tanks. Carnarvon. And finish him off. That just leaves the SU. And now we have a whole bunch of slow heavies against just that SU. And Mini Dump's going to try to go to him in the front. I'm going to try to flank him if I can with the Progetto. And lo and behold, I missed my first shot. That just leaves me with two. I'm auto aimed. I get my second shot. Get around to protection. And I get the third one to finish him off. That call by tank was absolutely crucial. And now we go to Pokrovka against CRGE. I think that's Courage. The initial call is to send one light tank to the Magic Bush on the left, one to check out the middle on the right, and the two medium tanks to kind of play the middle in the 3-4 line. The medium's purpose is just spotting in the beginning. We're not going to be able to get shots from where they put us. The 432 makes a couple early spots. We get a spot on that EBR, but nobody is in position yet to shoot them up, which is typical. The EBRs are so fast. And so right now they own the middle. We have the very defensible bushes. Very hard to see our tanks in there. I got lit before I poked into that bush. I should have known better than poke up there. I get punished for it. That's what, 5, maybe 6 of their tanks lit. The EBR is still making a dash in. He's not paying the price for it. We lose our LTTB because of that dash. Once we lose the LTTB, the call goes out to get our LT to try to come back over and spot for all our heavies. Which is actually what Odin and I are trying to do. You see the 110 try to push in, he pays for that. The AMX took one shot, the 110 took like 2 or 3 shots trying to push in. They do get in position, but they paid for that position. And Odin and I are just trying to dance around, try to get spots for our guys, try to get assistance. Most of their tanks are not in a position where Odin and I can shoot them. The EBR makes a mad dash in. He finally pays for that. We lose Odin. He pokes up a little too high. You can see how high he was there. And we lose our light tank. That was because of the EBR's push. You saw in the background the 110's a one shot. So now I'm our only eyes left. And we know where most of their tanks are. We don't know where all of them are. And here I get shot by the Udes, who was last seen in the middle. I make sure to point out to my caller, who is tank 943, that I got shot by the Udes back there. The Scorpion's on the ridge. We'll finish him off. They put a shot into 50 or 100 at the same time. Now that 432 is behind me. The Progettos, so I missed a couple shots on him. I finally land one. And they spotted me in the middle. I think right now the Progettos our guys are trying to shoot the Progettos. Looks like the 110 is going to start pushing me. And we finish off one Progetto. And here comes the 432 after me with the Carnarvon and the 110 coming too. I set him on fire. He's going to fire extinguisher goes out. And now I'm out of ammo. I did what I could. I dance around, stay alive. finish him off, and I try to put a shot into the 110 that bounces. I get killed by a Progetto, and I believe the 110 buys it right here. Nice. And the Progetto's a one shot, and otherwise we're pretty even here. They still have the Udes and the Progetto. Now the Progetto dies. Other than being really spread out, we're in good shape here. The Udes took a shot for that. Now normally the stronger position here would be for us to be a little further north, where he's just clicking there. And actually Tank calls, this is a big call right here. He calls for us all to get together. Well, us not being me, I'm dead, but everybody to get together and push the IS-3. So you're gonna, this is actually a good call. That IS-3 is isolated. There's nobody that can help him once we get around him and push on him. They can't get shots on us because they're out of position for that. The danger in this call is what happens in about any second now. They get on cap. So now we have a bunch of slow heavies, and we have to go now. We weren't all together, but we have to go, because if we don't go, they're going to cap out on us. Even as it is, they stand a good chance of capping out on us. So we're all pushing IS-3. And we can't just leave him in the back. We have to finish him off so we can go for cap. So now we have to go for cap. We're up on tanks, but slow heavies, no vision. We have to get the cap. They put a second one on, which makes it even worse. So everybody that can needs to make a mad dash for cap, and a mad dash with heavy tanks is not exactly a mad dash. No, Mungs is making the beeline. The IS-3 is a little faster. He's making the beeline, and I think the defender starts cutting across. We see the Action X, but we're not going to shoot at him. He's not important right now. Resetting cap is important. We reset one. There's still another one with the majority of the points on there. Now Monk should have kept driving here. He pauses to take a shot at the Action X. Tank pauses to try to get a shot. That Udes is actually hiding behind the heavy tank that died. He's a very difficult shot. You'll see a couple of guys shoot and miss. See, there's a shot and miss, there's a shot and miss. All those shots are going into the tank's rounds. The Udes. We lose one of our tanks off to the right. Tank finally gets in there, and the guy must have repositioned a little bit, and Mung's got the shot finally. That leaves us with the last one, the Carnivon. He takes a couple of early shots, and now it's just a matter of running in. So another crucial call by Tank. Good job by everybody, and a nice tier 8 win. We don't play tier 8s that often. It felt nice to actually play them and get a win. Thank you for watching. I appreciate all the views I get. I love doing this. I love tier 6 skirmishes. It's what I got into the game for. Watching the professionals play the 7v7 format. With the strategy and the tactics involved. It can depend on your teammates, hopefully, and sometimes even the enemy's predictable. I love sharing it with you guys. I hope that my insights have helped your game somewhat, or helped your strategies or your tactics. I hope it doesn't help you against us, but I hope it helps you overall. And again, thank you for watching, and see you on the battlefield.